Welcome to The Perspective. I'm C. Towns alongside Mr. Ed.
What's going on?
You all right, Mr. Ed?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I am not.
He was scared of going live. But hey.
No, I am not. All right. Listen. Horrible loss. Could be a season-defining loss. If they can't...
Before the beginning of the game, we didn't think that. But it's just the way everything played out.
It is the way. And also, it was for the division lead, and you got to look at, they got a tough road to toe next few games. Buffalo, New England's on the horizon. It's a season. That was a season-defining moment. Can they weather this storm?
In Buffalo?
In Buffalo. That defense, if they could, they haven't shown a propensity to be able to put up large numbers. They definitely don't get started quickly. So if they fall behind to Buffalo, Buffalo might only need to be up by 3 and be able to hold them. They may shut the Eagles out.
They can't give up turnovers.
No.
4 turnovers last week. They can't do that this week.
Fumbling the ball after catches, interception.
What do you think about the video circulating that showed the old linemen not even... They would get beat and they would just stand there. Almost looking like they're not trying to play for Carson Wentz.
I don't know what's going on with it.
It's a lot of locker room drama right now.
I hear that.
Lane Johnson making comments.
I don't know what's going on. Like I said, and that's a problem too. They didn't have that in the year they won the Super Bowl. They were a cohesive locker room.
Because somebody else was in that locker room.
They haven't been that. Well, they were there when they were winning. They were cohesive too. When he was there before he got hurt. I don't know what happened the last couple of years.
They brought up something because obviously I watched First Take and Undisputed. Mm-hmm. And First Things First. They brought up something that I didn't think about until they said it. Mm-hmm. Do you think, because at the end of the day, NFL football is a business.
Sure.
Some players might feel that Carson Wentz got paid the big bucks too soon. Because besides that 2017 season, what has Carson, even include that. What has he done to earn that money?
I don't think that's it so much. I'm just being honest, because at the end of the day, it's not new. So it's not new to give somebody money that hasn't really. It's not new. It's not new.
Quarterbacks, it is. Jared Goff got his money after he took the Rams to the Super Bowl.
But players have gotten paid without doing that before, right?
True.
And you're going to get heat no matter what position you play. If you get paid, and people think you get paid early, and you're not performing up to that salary, right? And your team is not winning. That just comes with the territory. But I don't know. But we've seen that before. But there seems to be some disconnect between Carson Wentz and the team, just from the outside looking in.
Because we don't know what goes on in the locker room.
What we hear, whispers and people talking and, unanimous comments and things. I'm sorry, not unanimous. Unnamed comments, right? Yeah. So people just making comments, but they don't want their name attached to it.
Who they said is possibly Alshon Jeffrey.
It could be.
First one.
Yeah, it could be. We don't know. But at the end of the day, there's a disconnect and nobody knows why. Because I've seen players play for bum quarterbacks. I've seen players play for good quarterbacks. And when that disconnect is there, you always hear whispers. Donovan McNabb was a very good quarterback for a very long time. He didn't win the Super Bowl, but he won NFC. He went to NFC championship games. He did go to a Super Bowl. He won a lot of games. Put up big numbers. But he always had some people in his locker room.
That was for
him. And then there was a large contingent that didn't really care for him. So it happens.
Yeah. One thing I do want to...
I just don't... But I tell you, this winning and playing well...
Changes everything.
And listen, to be honest with you, Green Bay's quarterback, Aaron Rodgers, I hear all the time people don't particularly care for him.
Yeah.
but he wins and he puts up numbers.
One thing I don't want to just. I had to ask you because I haven't seen you since the Eagles Cowboy game.
Yes.
But I wanted to touch on that. One thing I do want to do is I feel Buffalo is just not getting any respect right now.
No, they aren't. Not to the level of that they're playing.
They're not talked about.
They got one loss, which was
5-1 against the Patriots,
which was a close victory to an undefeated team.
Like that game went 10-16.
Oh yeah, a close victory to an undefeated team and a rival in their division, but I got all kinds of respect for Buffalo.
That defense is
crazy. You know, and because that defense is so crazy, they just have to put up just enough offense. It's gonna be rough. You know, I don't know how the Eagles gonna run the ball. I don't know how they gonna pass the ball if Jackson is going again.
To me, if the Eagles can put pressure on Buffalo's quarterback, that will almost the basically who wins the trenches. Because if the Eagles can't get pressure on Allen, I'm not even going to sit here and say Buffalo's receivers are great, but damn it, the Eagles' corners are horrible.
And that's what they've proven themselves to be.
Horrible.
Absolutely horrible.
And it's in Buffalo?
And it's in Buffalo. Now, that being said, the Eagles fan that I am.
Oh, of course you're going to pick them.
Eagles win.
Right? But if they lose?
Like I said.
Are they out?
It would take for them to win out and probably get help. You know, 11-5.
They'd be 3-5 if they lost.
Yeah, I mean, so they'd have to win out to get to 11-5, and I think they would
Eagles
need
are
help.
1-3 away.
I think this season they're going to be 11-5 teams on the outside looking into the playoffs.
Mm. Well, I'm picking Buffalo because if the Eagles didn't have locker room problems, I would pick Philly. But to me, the locker room problems are a big issue.
If you're going to come back from a loss like you just came back,
you have to
and
be
you're
together.
on the road, you have to be together. You know, and you've been playing shaky,
especially against a good defense.
Oh yeah, a very good defense.
So
I think we can say they're a very good defense at this point.
I'm picking Buffalo to win this game. I see them getting turnovers. And that's the thing. I see them capitalizing off turnovers with the Eagles. So I'm picking Buffalo to win this game, 24-17.
Hey, listen, I'm picking the Eagles to win. I'll give you a score, 24-17 Eagles. I don't know how they're going to do it. I'm picking them because I'm a staunch Eagle fan. I do not pick against them. It's a fan-driven show. I know I get a lot of crap for it, but I'm an Eagles fan.
It's going to be a tough one.
Yeah, and it's going to be a battle of the trenches. Can the offensive line keep their defense, can keep Carson clean long enough for our slower receivers?
That's what it's going to come down to. Can Carson Wentz have time to finally get something going with these receivers?
Sure.
Can the Eagles apply enough pressure to help their secondary
Sure.
out? So that's what that's what this game comes down to.
Can Nelson Aguilar, stick his arms out and grab a pass?
I'd be done with him. Oh man,
you know what I mean?
I'd be done with him.
Yeah. So
that was. I don't even want to get into that. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Well, let us know what you think. Please hit the like button, subscribe, turn on notifications if you haven't already. Let us know who you think's gonna win this game. I got Buffalo. Instead, I obviously got the Eagles because that's his team. But hey, let us know your perspective.